There's a couple headlines that I want to talk about. Some pretty awful stuff, which is not surprising from this administration. So in January, Trump sued the IRS for leaking his tax returns during his first term. Basically, he's suing himself. He was president when this occurred. DOJ led by his former personal defense attorney, and who's a sycophant, is negotiating a $10 billion payout to Trump with our money. So basically, we're paying for a billionaire to pay himself $10 billion with our money. And not me, but the majority of voters voted for this. One thing I didn't know, Mother Jones wrote that last month, Democratic lawmakers introduced a bill to prevent the president, the vice president, and their family from collecting settlement money from the government. While American families are getting flattened by skyrocketing costs, Donald Trump is trying to snatch up billions of tax dollars to line his own pocket and settle personal scores. This was said by Senator Elizabeth Warren. And this isn't the first time. Remember when he tried to get $230 million from the DOJ? I think it was like in October. This was supposed to be for damages from the DOJ over the time the federal agent seized classified documents that he shouldn't have had in Mar-a-Lago in the first place, but he did. And also for an earlier probe into his campaign ties to Russia. Even Trump himself said, it's awfully strange to make a decision where I'm paying myself. No kidding, buddy. Pretty despicable, actually. So here's the next story. Tuesday, another lovely thing that our dear president has done is in an interview, while he was getting ready to leave for China, he spoke to reporters at the White House. When asked whether Americans' financial situation was motivating him to stop his very expensive war, to make a peace deal with Iran, because this war is expensive, Trump bluntly said, not even a little bit. Here, listen.
When you're negotiating with Iran, Mr. President, to what extent are Americans' financial situations motivating you to make a deal?
Not even a little bit. The only thing that matters when I'm talking about Iran, they can't have a nuclear weapon. I don't think about Americans' financial situation.
Okay, let's be clear. I think CNN was the first one to report it when the war started, that this isn't true. Iran was not close to finishing nuclear or developing nuclear weapons. Basically, this war Iran is just another vanity project. He wants a legacy. He wants to be the president. He wants to be the only president that was brave enough, in my words, stupid enough, to get into war with Iran.
And I don't think about anybody. I think about one thing. We cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. That's all. That's the only thing that motivates.
Did you say earlier that
I think it's funny that he says, I don't think about anybody. I think he meant to say, I don't think about anybody except myself.
the only thing that matters to you when it comes to Iran is a nuclear weapon? You're not considering the financial impact of this war on Americans?
The most important thing by far, including whether our stock market, which, by the way, is at an all-time high.
I don't know why he always have to put that in there. I guess to make up for his many, many failures. Yeah, it is good, but that doesn't affect most Americans.
But including whether or not our stock market goes up or down a little bit, the most important thing by far is Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon.
What about the pressure on Americans and prices right now?
Every
How concerned
American
are you about
understands.
Americans?
We do? Every American understands. We do? Do you? I know I don't.
You guys are mixing it up on us a little bit here. It's fine.
And so when the president of the United States doesn't think about Americans' financial situation, and when the Republicans here are focused on other issues, this is what happens. Your prices go up.
I don't know the context in which he made that comment.